Anita, an infant produced from breakthrough studies, becomes the host for Apostle, a sentient nanomechanical being. She and her nanite friends face devastating prototype bioweapons and seek a way out of their imprisonment. The game includes dynamic multi-stage warfare, a unique link between Anita and Apostle, and a destruction point system for exploiting foes' vulnerabilities. Combat and challenge stages allow players to test their talents and earn skill points. The challenge system allows users to demonstrate their agility through parkour tasks. Eden Genesis is an exciting platform game set in a futuristic cyberpunk environment. Leah, the heroine, is a teenage cyborg on a mission to find a cure for the corruption of enhanced persons. The game has fast-paced action, simple controls, and a well-rounded platformer. To heal their illness, players must traverse natural obstacles and adversary dangers. The game's level design promotes precision movement and fighting, resulting in speedier completion rates. Eden Genesis caters to both seasoned gamers and those looking for a more challenging experience. Blade Jumper is a 2D action platformer set in 2045 Seoul, in which players climb a tower loaded with obstacles utilizing a basic jumping mechanism. Kokuru Tower is a haven for the wealthy 1% of inhabitants. The totalitarian unreality business rules Seoul and sells addicting Kokuru candies. Ground Z, a resistance group, requires players to break unreality's control, and players must travel through varied adversary designs and sophisticated stage layouts, meeting a wide range of personalities and uncovering tales. Submerged is a third-person adventure game that transports players to a haunted, waterlogged metropolis. Miku, a little girl, sets out with her crippled brother on a fishing boat. The game has large outdoor locations, colorful environments, and a relaxing gameplay experience. Players must negotiate underwater streets, scale lofty towers, and utilize a telescope to find supplies. The game also delves into vivid ecosystems and buried relics, which tell the narrative of a divided planet and family. Players may enjoy stunning sunrises, ocean waves, and the fun animals that live in the unique habitat. Players must use bright phrases, colors, shapes, and sounds to repel waves of oncoming attackers. If the enemy breaks your defenses, you must engage in close-quarters battle to drive them back. The game is loaded with Minter's typical comedy, trippy imagery, and a passion for creating games that are a delight to play. Key elements include arcade excitement, 50 distinct levels, and accessibility settings for individuals who are sensitive to flashing lights or want a more relaxing experience. Players must gather ammo for precise shots, preserve their combination, and protect their rings or life force.
Hello there! My name is...
Swords and Soldiers 2 Shawarmageddon is a real-time strategy game in which players control a map and force adversaries back to their bases. The game has 3 formidable factions: the Viking Warband, the Persian army, and the demons. Players must mine gold to obtain additional soldiers, structures, and spells for destroying their opponent's bases. The game has an extended single-player campaign in which players battle Redbeard, the Viking, in a variety of locales. Multiplayer fights allow users to engage in online one-on-one matches or challenge friends in split screen. Mr. Run and Jump is a 2D platformer in which players must guide their dog, leap the dog across a perilous cosmos in order to acquire power gems from the realms of color. The game has thorough level design, fluid gameplay, and a severe difficulty curve, as well as excellent controls for precise movement. To accomplish stages, players must explore hidden collectibles and rely on their brains and dexterity. Key features include precision platforming, colorful neon graphics, and over 30 hours of action with hard levels, collectible orbs, and time trials. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 is a famous roller coaster simulation game in which players may build their own amusement park. The game has a revamped Nintendo Switch UI with intuitive controls for easy creation. Players may succeed in a variety of settings by managing cash, stores, services, and workers. The game also contains material from the Soaked and Wild expansion packs, which let players build and manage water parks and wildlife habitats. The game has approximately 300 coasters, rides, 500 scenery pieces, 60 stores, services, and 20 animals. NewTube City is an interesting trip where you may learn about the newest trends and meet new people. Immerse yourself in 3 bustling neighborhoods where you will face difficulties, seasonal events, and renowned people. Create a network of over 30 skilled people that can assist you in your success. Customize your character with one-of-a-kind stuff and get new powers to distinguish yourself different. Share your materials such as gameplays, first impressions, interviews, live streams, and unboxings to earn money and grow your knowledge. Lichtspeer is an arcade action and Lichtspeer throwing simulation game set in a realm rich in Germanic legends. To battle for the glory of the gods, players must become Germanauts and travel regions with their Lichtspeers. With a Nintendo Switch exclusive co-op option, the game delivers a unique combination of arcade action and Lichtspeer throwing realism. In addition, players may combat different gigantic wonder enemies and explore an old Germanic future. Arrh and the Secret of Seasons is an award-winning adventure game about a little girl named Arrh who navigates the land of Valdi as the guardian of winter. She learns how to control the seasons, beat opponents, overcome barriers, and solve complicated problems. The game follows Arrh as she assists the Guardians of Seasons, a mysterious organization, in restoring global equilibrium. Key features include rewarding exploration, engaging stories, dynamic settings, agile action, and an appealing 3D universe with a stunning visual style and lovely music. Butcher is a fast-paced, brutal game that requires quick reflexes and pinpoint accuracy. To win, players must outlast unrelenting attacks and traps. Unique boss encounters in the game will put your talents to the test and force you to modify your strategy. The vicious action is complemented by pixel art graphics and an evocative music, immersing players in the blood-soaked world of Butcher. The game also has an engaging plot that delves into a dark and dismal environment. Butcher pays tribute to classic 2D shooters while providing a fresh take on the genre.
Exterminate them all.
Hayfever is a 2D platformer in which players take the character of Thomas, a postman with terrible allergies. The player must utilize his allergies to traverse a perilous world, turning his limitations into strength. Each allergy has a particular effect on Thomas, resulting in major alterations in his interactions with the environment. Pollen creates a forceful sneeze, and pollution causes him to swell. Peanuts pose a unique problem. The game has 4 different worlds, 140 stages, and 240 letters to gather, with an extra difficulty level unlocked with enough letters. Cast of the 7 Godsends is a retro 2D action shooter that transports gamers to the golden age of arcade gaming. The game features King Kandar, who must rescue his son from the wicked Emperor Zeraima, who has stolen Darika's heir. The game has 6 immersive realms, 4 difficulty levels, and a range of challenges. To overcome the many bosses and adversaries, players must employ God-given armor, weapons, and spells. The game features 4 difficulty levels, checkpoint safe places, and a variety of techniques for defeating more than 50 foes. A skull brought back to life by an unknown deity embarks on an incredible trip and finds himself on an isolated and mysterious island. Skully, tasked with resolving a violent quarrel between the deity's 3 siblings, must travel a strange paradise while battling obstacles and foes. Skully, with the ability to shift into 3 various forms, adapts to his environment, enabling his survival in the face of danger. Skully unravels the island's mysteries and experiences a gripping tale as he progresses through 18 engaging levels split over 7 varied ecosystems.
And Skully, that's where you come in.
As a Rebel Alliance special operative, your job is to breach the Empire's defenses, circumvent their security systems, and obtain knowledge on their army's strengths, vulnerabilities, and deployment plans. Entertain access to restricted regions and acquire knowledge about the Empire's troops, weaponry, and commanders. You will utilize stealth, deceit, and strategic thinking. Your ability to think on your feet, adapt to shifting conditions, and outmaneuver the Empire's soldiers is critical to your survival. The destiny of the galaxy is on your shoulders, and the Force will help you succeed.
The fates brought us here.
Art of Rock is a rhythm-based game in which artists strive for musical dominance on a worldwide stage. Players can pick from a dozen different combatants, each having its own design, mechanics, and harmonic attacks. The game has an infinite skill level with 40 unique tunes and 8 dynamic stages. Story mode, training mode, track editor, and locally ranked online multiplayer are all available to players. The game includes over 40 unique songs, 12 characters, and an infinite skill level. Stranded Sails Explorers of the Cursed Islands is an open-world adventure where farming and exploration collide. Players are stranded on a mystery archipelago, where survival and uncovering island mysteries are up to them. To survive, you must cultivate, create, and cook while also constructing a camp for other survivors. The final aim is to build a new ship in order to escape over several islands, each of which contains precious treasures. Discovering the mysteries of the Cursed Islands is critical to returning home.
In the face.